Assalamu alaikum. يسعد مساكم جميعا and welcome to our today's workshop, which is going to be about how to write a well-organized paragraph. Ms. Samar Alshamrani is going to present the workshop. So thank you, Ms. Samar, for taking the lead. And
thank you.
The floor is yours. You may start now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Samar Musa, and inshallah today I will show you how to write well-organized paragraphs. In our workshop today, inshallah, we will see the components of good writing, the elements of writing paragraph, and there are two elements, non-structural elements and the structural elements. After that, we will see when to start a new paragraph. We will learn how to choose a topic. And finally, the strategies for writing paragraphs. And I've chosen 3 strategies for this workshop. First of all, can you tell me what is writing? Why do we write? You can write in the chat box if you want, or open your mic. Why do we write? Yes, deliver an idea. Yes, explain an idea. Yes, to convey our thoughts, to explain things, express our minds. Yes, great answers. And what about paragraph? What is the paragraph? Can you guess? Documentation of our expression. Yes, it's a part of an essay, part of writing, a part of article. Yeah, thank you so much. Group of sentences. Yes, a group of sentences. Okay, so let's see together. Here, writing is a means of communication between people in a written form. So the writer writes, as you said, to express his or her own ideas, thoughts, emotions, and experiences. A collection of sentences that have meaning. Yes, excellent. And now let's see the paragraph. Paragraph can be defined as a group of sentences centered around a specific idea. And according to length, we can say that paragraph is a group of 5 sentences also centered around one central idea. After that, let's see the component of good writing. What are the components of good writing? In order to have good writing, there are some or 5 essential points that you have to know before start writing. And as you can see, we have the content, the form, the grammar, the vocabulary, and the mechanics. So let's start to learn about them one by one. First of all, we have the content, and it means the topic that you are going to write about. You have to know the topic. Then we have the form, and the form here means the shape of the document. So are you going to write a blog, an email, an article, or a paragraph? So you have to know the shape of the documents that you are going to write. After that, we have the grammar, and grammar know the general knowledge of the grammar of the language that you are going to write. You have to know the sentence structure, what comes before what, and also grammar here means you have to know the voice that you are going to choose. Are you going to write an active voice or in passive voice, the first person or the second person? Then we have the vocabulary. And vocabulary here means the amount of words that you are going to write. Is it 100, 150? Also it means the use of language. So are you going to use formal language? For example, when you are writing something formal, or for example, for your boss or for your work, or it's informal, like when you write just an email for your friend. After that, here, as you can see, we have the mechanics. And mechanics includes 3 things: the spelling, the capitalization, and the punctuation. So spelling, as we know, you have to write in the correct spelling so the reader can understand you. Then we have the capitalization, And capitalization means writing the first letter in capital. Can you tell me when we write the words with the capitalization or when we start with the capital? Can you give me situations or tell me situation when where we start with the capital letters? Yes, at the beginning of the sentences, with the names, with the proper nouns. Yes, with the name, with the start of the sentences again, yes. With the countries, cities, titles, yes. Also the name of places. Yes, great job. Yeah, name of languages. Okay, then we have the punctuation. And punctuation play very important role. It works as a way to convey the sense of the writer and the meaning of the grammatical sentences. And I will give you an example that explains that, the important role of the punctuation. So let's see here. Yes. So here as an example, the first one, let's eat grandma. So let's eat grandma. What did you understand from this sentence? Can you tell me what does this sentence mean? Let's eat grandma. Yeah, so we are going to eat our grandma. So some person here is suggesting that we have his grandma for dinner or for lunch. Yes. And let's see the same sentence after adding comma. So let's eat grandma. Can you tell me what is the second meaning? Yes, now he's calling her to eat with them or inviting her to dinner. Yes. So punctuation is really important. Here, another example. Man eating chicken. Yes, punctuation explain the meaning, also change the voice. So you will know more what does the writer mean by his writing. So the first one here, man eating chicken. What did you understand from this example? Yeah, he is man eating chicken. Okay, and in the second one, man eating chicken. And here there was a wrong use of hyphen. Yes, chicken ate the man. There is a big chicken which ate the man. So yes. Yeah, a monster chicken eating the man. Yes, excellent. Okay, now let's move to the second point, elements of writing a paragraph. As I told you before, there are non-structural elements and structural elements. First, we will start with non-structural elements of a paragraph. We have four elements, which are the main idea, coherence and unity, cohesion, and the logical development. And I will explain each one of them. The first is the main idea, and the main idea means the topic of your writing. So you have to just think and brainstorm your mind to have the main idea and decide it before you start writing, decide what you are going to write about. Then you have the coherence and unity, and they are those concepts are related to how we link the meaning or keep the paragraph centered around the same idea. Coherence here means that we write the sentences in relationship to each other, okay? You should to write related sentences and meaning. And unity means the ideas in the paragraph should be related. Then we have here the cohesion. And cohesion means the tools that we use to link those ideas and sentences. And there are many tools for cohesion or many words. For example, we have the reference words like he and she. Instead of mentioning the names over and over again, we also can use repeated words. So for example, if our paragraph was about internet, we can mention this word more than once. We can also use transition words like first of all, after that, finally. And the other tool of cohesion that we can use substitution or synonyms, which mean words with the same meaning that refer to the same idea in the beginning. And the last thing here is the logical development. And logical development means that the action and the paragraph should be started in logical manner. So we should start with the introduction, then move to the body, and at the end, we should write the concluding sentence or the conclusion. And also, in matter of the size, the introduction and the conclusion, they have to be small part, not as the body, which should be the largest part in the paragraph. After that, here we have the structural elements of the paragraph, and they are the blocking paper. They are the steps of which we are going to organize the paragraph. So as all of you know, we will start with the topic sentence, then the details, or it's also called the supporting sentences. After that, we have the concluding sentence. Okay, so what is the topic sentence? Topic sentence, it's usually the first sentence in the paragraph, and it states the main idea of the paragraph. After that, we have the details or the supporting sentences, and they are usually 3 or more sentences, which include more details, more explanation, evidence, or examples that support your topic sentence. And at the end, we have the concluding sentence. And the concluding sentence could be restating of the topic sentence, or it could be summary for the paragraph. Here, we have a paragraph. I will give you time to read it and try to find the topic sentence, the concluding sentence, and the supporting sentences. I'll give you 3 minutes to do it. Do you think it's enough? Okay, I can see answers. Yeah, the first read sentence is the topic sentence. Yes, and the last sentence, which start with as a result, is the concluding sentence. Okay, and can you tell me what are the 3 main supporting ideas or supporting sentences? Yes, there are the reasons. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so here, as you can see, there are many reasons why Saudi Arabia is one of the best countries in the world. So this is the topic sentence, and from just reading the topic sentence, we are going to know that the whole paragraph is going to talk about why Saudi Arabia is one of the best countries. So first, and this is the first supporting sentence, Saudi Arabia has excellent hospitals and offers free medication for all citizens. It also has a very developed healthcare system which delivers medicine to sick people's houses. Second, and this is the second supporting sentence, all Saudis are able to join any governmental college and learn there without paying tuition fees. In particular, the government supports all students during their higher education years by giving them about 1,000 Saudi riyal every month. Finally, and this is the last supporting sentence here, Saudi Arabia is one of the safest countries in the world. Saudis have shown that Saudi Arabia has one of the lowest crime rates in the whole world. As a result, an usually concluding sentence start with word like to summarize, to sum up, or as a result. Saudis highly appreciate their government and they are very loyal to their country. Now, let's see when to start a new paragraph. Many of my students have been asking me and tell me when we should start a new paragraph, why we don't just complete writing that one very long paragraph, and now we will learn and see when to write a new one. So you should start a new paragraph when you write an introduction and a conclusion, and this happens when you write an essay. So in an essay, usually the introduction and the conclusion came in separated paragraphs. Second thing, when you introduce a new main idea. And this when you, for example, if you were talking about the advantages of something, then you start to mentioning the disadvantages, you have to start a new paragraph. Also, for example, if you were talking about the past, then you are now talking about nowadays or the present, you have to start a new idea. Sorry, new paragraph. And then three, when you compare or contrast a former paragraph. And the last one, when you write a very complicated or too long paragraph. So readers will lose their attention when you write too long paragraph or very complicated one. In this case, you have to try to split your paragraph into two parts, then try to restructure and reorganize your paragraphs so they be more logical and understandable. In this way, when readers read two separated paragraphs, it will be much easier for them. And as you can see here, we have two separated paragraphs, and I will give you time to read them. Do you think 4 minutes are enough? So try to find topic sentence, concluding sentence, and the supporting details. Have you finished reading? Okay, great. Okay, so in the first paragraph, can you tell me where is the topic sentence? Yes, the first paragraph is about the advantages of the internet, and the second paragraph talks about the disadvantages. Yes, thank you. Okay, can you find the topic sentence in the first paragraph? The first sentence, yes, the red one, yeah. So here, the internet is one of the greatest inventions of the century. It improves the communication between people. Through the internet, we can contact people anywhere in the world in seconds. It also enhances the education quality since it provides several means of distance learning. With the internet, students can have a proper education and they can search for information from the comfort of their own homes. In addition, the internet helps people find jobs in various sectors. The fast internet connectivity also facilitates the health industry and leads to affordable healthcare and the treatment of several fatal diseases. All of these advantages, we cannot live without the internet. Okay, can you find the concluding sentence? Yes, in black, they are the supporting and also it's called the body of the paragraph. Yeah, the last one is the concluding sentence. And when you write more than one paragraph, you should try to tie the ends to link the whole paragraphs, to link your paragraphs to each other and to keep them unity because it's just one topic. Yeah. The last sentence in both paragraphs are the concluding sentence. Yeah, so let's see the second paragraph. Even though the internet has many benefits, its disadvantages are very serious. It has affected the psyche and mental capabilities of those using it. Young people usually ignore social events in favor of surfing the internet, which leads to social isolation. Furthermore, the internet has affected our health because we're not moving as much as we should. Young people are gaining weight because they spend many hours on video games. Finally, the internet allowed new types of crime to come into our lives, such as electronic fraud, impersonation, and electronic blackmail. In conclusion, the internet is a double-edged sword. You can enjoy its services, but you should be careful while using it. Yes, we should connect the two paragraphs to each other. Okay, so can you tell me what is the topic sentence in the second paragraph? Yes, it's stating the disadvantages, and it's the first sentence here, is disadvantages are very serious. This is the main idea of the second paragraph. Choosing a topic. What is a good topic? What do you think is a good topic? There are some criterion that should be existed to have a good topic, and they are the feelings, the knowledge, the details, and the interest. And feelings here mean that you should have strong feelings towards your topic. You should know this topic and you should be able to convey those feelings to the readers. Then you have the knowledge. And knowledge here means the experience. And also it means that you should be familiar with this topic. So don't write about something that you don't know. Then you have the details, and that means you have to write in details. You have to be clear and specific. And the last thing is the interest. And interest here can be achieved by writing appropriate or by choosing appropriate topic for the readers and the occasion. So you can drag their attention and gain their interest. Now, after knowing the structural and non-structural elements of the paragraph, the component of a good writing, and how to choose a topic, let's move to the other part, which is the strategies for writing paragraphs. And there are many strategies for writing, and I've chosen 3 of them because I've seen or I've found that they are the most useful and they are the easiest to be applied. So the first one, the T-chart strategies. And in T-chart strategy, we will draw T-chart as you can see in the right. And in this strategies, sorry, give me a minute. Okay, back to you. So T-chart strategy. It's a strategy that helps in choosing a topic for writing by drawing a T-chart, then listing contrasting topics such as like and hate, real, fantasy, good experience, and bad experience, and the last thing, typical or unusual. So here in the top of the T-chart, you are going to write one topic and the opposite in the second side. Then you start listing the things that, for example, love and hate. You are going to list the things that you love under the topic love and the things you hate under the topic hate. If you can see, there are 2 examples. For example, like pizza, the internet, ice cream, music, reading, my cat, Harry Potter, soccer, shopping, candy. Then things that you hate, for example, are vegetables, homework, science, spelling test, getting dressed up, cleaning my room. And here on the right side, there are typical and unusual, like waking up, school, dinner, soccer, watching TV. And on the other side, we have bike accident, chicken box, broke my arm, Disneyland. After listing whatever come to your mind, you're going to read the topics that you've chosen and only pick the good ones, the ones that are worth writing about. Not all of the topic, not all what comes to your mind is worth to write about. So after seeing them, just choose the good ones and then choose one of those good ones to write about and keep the list that you wrote to the second paragraph or to the second time that you will write. Okay, so let's move to our second strategy, which is called the hamburger strategy. And actually, this one is the best strategy because it includes burger, and I'm a big fan of burgers. No, just kidding. Actually, this strategy is very useful because you can apply it on writing paragraphs or in writing an essay. So this strategy was found in 2008 by Regina Richard, and it supplies the writers with a visual explanation of how a paragraph should be organized. Okay, so this is the burger right here. And as you can see, there are several layers in the burger. And each one of those layers represent a part of the paragraph. So here, the upper bun is going to be the topic sentence. And the patty right here or the middle are the supporting details. So you should write at least 3. And the lower bun going to be the conclusion. And this also could be adjusted to work in essay. So the upper bun could be the introduction paragraph. The patty could be the 3 other paragraphs or the details or the body of the paragraph. And the last one could be the conclusion paragraph. Okay, and here is an example. So the topic sentence is, in Star Wars universe, the lightsabers are powerful tools. So they are going to write about Star Wars universe, especially the lightsabers. Okay, then we have supporting details. Lightsabers can cut through almost anything. Lightsabers can deflect blaster bolts, and skilled Jedi can use lightsabers to absorb force lightning. And the conclusion here, it takes a lot of practice to learn how to use lightsaber. Of course, the burger is going to be much more delicious when we add ketchup, mayonnaise, pickles, and lettuce. And those could be done by adding the transition words, like first of all, after that, and by doing some changes in the writing. You shouldn't just copy every word that write in the same order and write it in the paragraph. You can add more and do some editing. So this is only going to be right here, the first draft. Then you are going to do more editing to have your final draft. Now let's move to the last strategy, which is called what, why, and how strategy. And what do you think? Which is the main idea. Then why? Why do you think that? And the last one, how do you know? And here you are going to write reasons, explanations, and examples. And I've chosen this strategy because it's a very useful for writing argumentative paragraphs. So when some students ask me that how to write strong opinion, because they are asked to write a strong opinion, and also it helps to convince the reader. So this will work for you if you are going to write an argumentative paragraph. So as you can see here, so this is an example, paragraphs with what, why, and how. So the question here, who do you think make better pets, cats or dog? And you are going to write, you are going to draw this shape right here, what, and spread it to what, why, and how. Then what will start by writing your opinion, which is going to be the topic sentence. So for example here, I think dogs make better pets than cats for several reasons. Why and how are going to be the supporting details and the examples, and you can choose one of them to be also the conclusion. We will see together here why. So you can train them to do all kinds of cool things. Cats are almost impossible to train. You can also add as many reasons as you can. Then in how part, so my dog can sit and fetch a ball or a stick, and he can even catch a frisbee in the air when I throw it. And you can add more examples. So let's see, after filling this table, how can we organize the paragraph? By the way, this is a dog catching frisbee in the air. And let's see how we applied that strategies in the paragraph. So it started here. I think dogs make better pets than cat. And this is the what, which is the what part, your opinion, and how to state it to be the first sentence or the topic sentence. So first of all, you can train dogs to do things that cats can't. I have trained my dog to sit when I tell him, and he does it every time. He can also fetch a stick or a ball, and he can even catch a frisbee in his mouth if I throw it to him. I've never seen a cat that could do anything like that. In fact, I've known people say that cats are almost impossible to train. So the last part here, which is the concluding sentence, was taken from the how part. Also the middle, you can choose from a why, then how. And the topic sentence will be taken from the what part. And this is the end of our workshop. Do you have any questions? Thank you so much for attending the workshop. No questions? Those are the references. Which one of the slides? Yes, the reasons can be whatever you want. It's your own reason. So just you have to support the main topic. Actually, the Writing Center has many workshops. The first 3 slides, yes, for sure. Okay, for sure. You mean those slides? I don't know. Can we give them the materials as a PDF? You are going to find the workshop on YouTube. Yeah, you can apply to all the study fields because all paragraphs should be start with the topic sentence, then topic sentence, supporting sentences, and concluding sentence. How can we connect between the 2 paragraphs? So the ends of the paragraph should be related. So you have to mention, for example, if you were talking about the internet in the first paragraph, the advantages of the internet, as if you saw here, we said that although that the internet has many advantages, it has some dangerous disadvantages or serious disadvantages. So we've mentioned the same topic, which is the internet. Yes, it's logical development. So it starts with your opinion, then we give reasons for our opinion, then we explain those reasons, okay? So it started with, for example, I think dogs make better pets than cats. After that, I explained my opinion, why I think that. After that, how, which is the examples or the evidence for why I think dogs are better than cats. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Sister Samar, for the very informative, very valuable, and very excellent workshop and presentation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You did a great job, actually. For those who are interested in the excellent presentation, first of all, as Sister Samar mentioned, all the workshops, even the old ones, are available as recordings on our YouTube channel. I'm posting the link from time to time. And for the PowerPoint or PDF presentations, usually if the presenter himself or herself don't mind, and they can give a copy to Dr. Basim or to me, and we can give it to the audience or to the participants.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind.
If you don't mind, just please email it to me or to Dr. Basim. Then inshallah we can give it to all those who are interested, which is a very good idea actually. And inshallah, this is علم ينتفع به, and inshallah, this is a very excellent idea to spread it. Very excellent. And one more thing regarding the certificates you keep asking, please make sure that you complete the survey after this workshop. And these are the links for the survey and the YouTube channel. And please, sometimes if you don't get the certificate within 24 or 48 hours, sometimes this is because the email address has been written in wrong spelling, or sometimes the email address is not valid. So please make sure that your email address is valid and your email address is spelled correctly. Any other questions before we end up this excellent workshop?
Welcome, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Ms. Samar. Thank you very much. Good job,
And thank
actually.
you for listening and attending. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Okay, then goodbye and see you. Have a nice night, everybody. See you, inshallah, on Monday with a new workshop.